Hello everyone, welcome back to Modtech Solar Power TV. Today, we will not be talking about renewable energy, but we'll be talking about CCTV systems. And in the video, I'll show us how to configure our smart battery powered Wi-Fi camera. So come along with me. One of the amazing features of this powerful camera is night vision. But unlike other cameras that switch to black and white in a completely dark environment, this still gives you a full color high definition footage in a completely dark environment. So this gives it an edge over other types of cameras that you find around. Another amazing feature of this beautiful piece is its two-way audio feature. And this feature allows you to talk to the person at the other end. This simply means that if you're a shop owner, you can talk to the cashier or talk to the sales girl from the comfort of your home. It is also weatherproof, which makes it resistant to harsh weather conditions. It has the ability to withstand moisture and dust, which also makes it a lot more durable than most of the cameras that you will find around. Right, so in addition to all the aforementioned features, this camera has the ability to give you high quality images over a very long distance. It also has a wide viewing angle, which gives it an edge over all the common cameras that you find around. It has a memory card slot, which allows you to record your footages and playback over time. It also has a reliable cloud service, which is very affordable, which also allows you to store your footages on the cloud. Another amazing feature of this wonderful camera is that it has an in-built battery that is powerful enough to run for a couple of weeks after a full charge. When this is installed externally, you can also make use of this solar panel that comes with it to keep it charged as long as you have sun. Which means if you install this externally and you have this solar panel connected to it, you can actually run this camera around the year for as long as the camera lasts. Another amazing feature of this powerful camera is motion detection, which allows it to detect motion from both animals and from humans. But unlike most cameras that you would find around, the motion detection feature of this camera is AI powered, which allows you to configure it to only detect motion of humans. So this is a good feature because you don't just receive unnecessary alerts when it detects motion from pets. And this is particularly important in areas where what you want to monitor is the movement of humans and not that of animals. Come along with me as I show you how this camera can be configured. So the first step to configuring your smart Wi-Fi camera is to download the app, and this can be done using any of the two methods that I'm going to describe now. One is to scan a code on the box of the camera. When you scan this code, it takes you directly to the link where you can download the app. Another method is to check the manual of the camera, where you see the name of the app. In this case, the name of the app is the OCam Pro, and you can either go to your Apple Store or your Play Store to download it. After the app has been downloaded, you can then proceed to opening the app. Once you open the app, it brings you to this interface. If you're a new user and you don't have your email address registered already, you tap the register now button and it takes you to another interface where you're required to put your email address. When you click on the next step, it sends a code to your email, which means you need to use a valid email where you can receive messages. And once you do that, you receive a code which you can also input in the right box. And once you do that, you are required to set your password. And once you set your password, it brings you to this interface where you are required to log in. So I have my email address and my password, and once you put your email address and your password, you can then go ahead to click on I have read and agreed to the policy. Then you click on login. So once you click on the login button, it brings you here where you're required to choose the region. And in my own case, my region is Nigeria, so I come over to select Nigeria. So once you do that, you can go ahead to log in, and once you log in, it brings you to this interface, right? And here you click on add a new device, and once you click on add a new device, on the body of the camera there's a code which you're required to scan.
Please turn on the power switch of the device, press and hold the reset button on the device for about 5 seconds, wait for the device's voice prompt or see the indicator light is always on, and then click next.
And it goes ahead to search and it detects your camera. Once it detects your camera, which is this name that I am saying, then you can go ahead to add my Wi-Fi.
Select the Wi-Fi network you want to connect to. Please check whether the device supports 5G Wi-Fi.
Which means at the location where you have your camera installed, you need a wireless internet service, so which you bind to your camera, right? So in my own case, this is the Shigo 2.4G is my Wi-Fi device, and I would also be required to put a password, which is the password of the Wi-Fi device. So I'll do that straight away. Alright, so I have done that and I go ahead to click on next. Once I click on next, I say confirm, then it starts to configure my camera to my phone. You need to wait for some seconds to get this done. You need to be patient. As this is happening, you'll be hearing some voice prompts from your camera. Prompts like Wi-Fi connection succeeded, registering cloud services, and all that. As each service is configured, you get that blue tick. So let's wait a bit. Alright, so once you have this done, it brings you to this interface, and this is where you can actually name your camera. If your camera is installed in bedroom 1, for instance, you name this as bedroom 1. And renaming your camera is very important, because in some cases you might have 4, 6, 7, 8 cameras installed in different locations, and you want to be able to identify them easily. So there's a rule of thumb to name your camera after the space where it is installed. So if it is installed in a family lounge, for instance, you can name it family lounge camera. If it is installed in the garage, you can name it garage camera. If it is installed in bedroom 1, you can name it bedroom 1 camera. So in this case, we are going to name it configuration test camera. Configuration test camera. So once you have that, you can click on get started and click on next, and here you have it. The camera is installed already. This is your camera installed, and that is all you have. That is what you have. Camera is installed. Then you just say done. Once you say done, click on get started. Then this is it. So after configuring your camera, anytime you need to check your footages, right, all you need to do is click on this play icon. Once you click on it, you have your camera working. You have a camera working, and you can actually set it to different detail levels. You have HD, you have SD, you have adaptive, you have Super HD, which is like the highest quality, which is the brightest that you can get. Actually, you can see this room is not even well illuminated, and you still have it this bright. It has the two-way audio function, which I'll be showing us now. If you want to use the two-way audio function, all you need to do is to press the intercom icon. There's an intruder and you want to scare away the intruder. You can actually press the siren icon and the camera begins to give some siren noise to scare away the intruder. And so you can hear that. You can hear that, I guess. That's the siren function of the camera. It's a function that enables it to still give you, very, very clear images even in the dark. And I'm going to be showing you that straight away. So I've turned off all the lights in this room. Once I turn on the white light function, it brightens up and you can still see footages in this room. This is a totally dark room. Right now this is totally dark, but you can still see footages in this room because I have turned on the white light function. So I'm going to turn it off, then turn the lights on again, then my camera switches back to its normal mode. You can also make screenshots of real-time images with the next icon you have. You just give it a tap and it takes a screenshot. You can also record footages directly to your mobile phone, and that's the next icon, the record icon. You have night vision. You can set it to full color night vision so that it can adapt itself. You can also set it to smart night vision, which helps it to detect movement even at night. You can set it to black and white vision, but I'm sure nobody wants black and white vision even when there's no light. Nobody wants that. Everybody wants full light vision even in the dark, and I've shown you that before. You can map out your activity zone, human framing, and the rest, and you can also save to cloud. This camera actually comes with a 3-day free recording, cloud recording, after which you'll be charged anyways. So this is all about configuring this very powerful smart Wi-Fi camera.